We have one more audition. We have already cast the part, though.
I don't have to tell him that.
Okay, great. Well, what is your name first?
Keira Knightley. What's all the chuckles about?
We didn't know it was you, Keira.
I loved you in Atonement, by the way.
Thank you. That took 2 days to film.
2 days?
Yes. I work quite fast. People don't know that about me.
Well,
But of course, that's the business. As a woman who's been playing 12 for so many years, you have to work really fast in order to play every single role you've ever seen in Hollywood.
You look tight in the jaw, Keira.
I don't know what that means. Maybe I should warm up.
yeah, can you give us one of those? Can you just get your fists together
Yes,
like
absolutely.
this? And just go... Give us one of those. It's doing nothing for you.
Oh, I feel warm and vigorous.
Yes, great.
Everything's back and I feel nice and warm and I can do anything at all.
Why don't you look into the camera? Why don't you give us
It's an
your...
American part, by the way, Keira.
Yeah, so we want to hear your American
I've played many
accent.
roles, so...
We want to hear your American accent, and we want you to be auditioning. You're auditioning for the role of Queen the band.
In order for the part, these are things that I would happily do. I'd happily cover myself in milk. I'd
wow.
happily
Okay.
run in a forest full of bees. I would happily jump off a building. Things I won't do is wear a costume.
Okay, all right.
What do you define as a
what's costume?
costume?
Because, define
everything's a costume.
Yeah, in a way,
in a
everything's
way.
a
Of
costume.
course,
like
I should be
even
more
clothes.
specific. So things like shoes, and dresses, and a top from H&M. Perhaps something peculiar.
What will you wear?
Well, I wouldn't
So
know.
I feel my own jaw getting a little
Yeah,
tight.
get started. Just talking to her. What are you wearing now?
This is just spray paint.
Right.
Ah,
Okay, well,
like an
let's-
AFL poster
Yeah,
at
like
What's
one,
New.
yeah.
Sexy AFL poster at What's New.
Sack.
All right. Why don't you audition for the role? Action.
Oh, I can play all of these instruments. Don't worry about it. I've been training for 10 years. I went to Juilliard, of course. Oh, my brother. He's broken his leg, and I pick up that guitar and I play it loud and clear.
Kira, do you hear that buzzing? Do you hear it?
I do.
Yeah, just outside. Those aren't bees. We don't have a bee problem here. That's Oscar buzz.
That's Oscar buzz.
We can't give you this part,
No, because we did already cast this.
but maybe a George W. Bush biopic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. George W. How could you do? Could you do? I think you could.
Absolutely. And I love wigs.
Wigs are okay.
Wigs are all right,
Yeah.
but not costume.
okay.
Because you'll probably have to wear a suit
Is that,
for this.
is that okay?
We will consult my agent, but perhaps...
You seem quite distressed about the thought
No, I can
of wearing
do
a
anything,
suit.
of course. I'm
Yes.
happy to wear a suit. So,
All right.
George W. Bush, absolutely, loved it. He was one
Okay.
of my father's heroes. So, of course, something I would peculiarly like to do.
All right.
So, absolutely, wear a suit.
Kira, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
in
you
today.
so much.
Thank you so much.
It's an honour meeting you. I was a huge fan of Love, actually.
What was Orlando like to work with?
Wild. And sometimes he drinks soup on set without telling any of the other people. And everyone says, well, Orlando, why do you have soup in a set? And then we laugh and it's so funny.
Yeah.
Love these little
It doesn't sound that
insights.
funny,
I
but
love
yeah.
these little Hollywood insights.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's like a true Hollywood story.
I love
guess,
Graham
about-
Norton. You know, I really think he gets it out of him.
Well, let's get Keira out of my sight. Because
Keira, get out of here.
Thank you so
Quite
much.
upsetting to look at you, that jaw. We love you,
Always and
Keira.
forever, Keira Knightley.
Oh, get out of here.
We love you, Keira.
You've been listening to the Aunty Donna podcast.